Hello everyone. So, kind of a crazy few days here. It's been, sorry, I don't know, some people don't like the word crazy. But it has been a little bit wild here in Oklahoma. So, wow. It is tornado season here, so we're going to get severe storms, things like that. It happens April, May, June, so we're just getting in the thick of it. Starting a little bit earlier than normal. I mean, usually we get a lot of rain and storms in April, but tornado outbreak this early. I mean, I think I predicted this like almost 2 months ago during one of my readings. So I knew that we were going to be having maybe a stronger than normal season. I just kind of sensed that there would be a lot more natural disasters like floods, tornadoes, earthquakes, things like that. I'm still sticking with it because I still have it in my gut feeling. You know, my heart goes out to people up there, you know, Nebraska, Lincoln, Elkhorn. Completely understand what you've been through. We know the drill down here in Oklahoma, so we're with you. I know they had some tornadoes down in Texas. I'm pretty sure they've had some in Kansas. I've lost track. There's been so many. I think Iowa had some as well. There's a lot going on, so, you know, my heart and soul are with you. I just hope you guys just be resilient, stay strong. You're going to get through it. We had to do that here and more than once. So I completely understand. So that being said, it's going to be a wild week here. So I'm going to go ahead and get these recordings out while I can this week. So last week of April, we're heading into May. I just pulled 3 random cards. Sorry, I'm using some of my older cards because I actually had to pack a bag of all of my stuff in case I need to go into the tornado shelter. So we had a close call the other night, but it didn't touch down or anything here, and it ended up going more to the east of us, so we got lucky there. Some places were not so lucky nearby, so I am thanking my lucky stars. But I'm using some older decks, so this is one of the first ones I trained on, so I love this one. It's, I think Radley Valentine. I hope I got it right. Where did the box go? Did I say it? Yeah, Radley Valentine. So these are my Angel Tarot cards. These are some of the first that I got to train on when I was learning how to do tarot. I just pulled 3 of them, and, you know, the first thing I noticed about these, and please take what resonates and leave the rest, guys. They're all major arcana, so this is some strong, it's going to be a strong reading. So you guys have some powerful cards. So if you're drawn to this reading, there's a reason. So whatever messages that you get, you know, take them. Just, you know, take it. It may all be for you, or maybe part of it will be for you. But, you know, you take it how it resonates. So first up, we have number 13, the release card with Archangel Azrael. Azrael was the angel of death, I think, some time ago. So, and death is this card. And then it says the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. Then we have number 17, the star, Archangel Jophiel. We have happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. You know, there's different meanings for these cards, and this is just how it's being interpreted here. And then we have, ta-da, we have 0. We have the dreamer, or the fool, Archangel Metatron. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. This is great. So I'm looking at all 3 of these together. What I get is that they call this releases because death isn't literal death. It is about letting go. And sometimes it is about transformation. It's about making changes in your life. So it can be the end of a situation, but it's sort of like a renewal, you know, death and rebirth. Where one thing ends, it opens the door to something new. Just as, like, you know, when fall comes and, you know, your beautiful flowers from the summer wither away and they die in the winter, but they are reborn again in the spring. So, you know, the seasons come and go. What I see here with this is that you need to let go of your situation. Or a situation. There is something that you guys are needing to let go of. It's going to be different for each one of you. But there's something here. Something's come to an end. And, you know, with the star, I see a lot of hope. That's the first thing that jumps at me. But that can be about healing. It can be about divine timing, wish fulfillment. So something, you know, the situations are going to be different for everybody, like I said. So there's a couple of things I'm seeing here. I'm sensing that for some of you, this is letting go of a situation that either hasn't worked out or, it's just not coming to fruition like you thought it would. And you were very hopeful on it. But it's saying not to lose your hope. That's what this card is saying. It's saying let go of this situation, but don't lose hope, because something better is coming along with the dreamer or the fool. And that shows you that something is going to come along, and, he's stepping into, looks like a portal, if you notice on here. And so this fool and his dog, they're about to step into something whole new. It's almost like when Dorothy and Toto come from the world of black and white and they step into the world of color when they come into Oz. It's kind of like that. So whatever's ending for some of you, it's going to lead to this new beginning. So don't give up hope. If you were, it's understandable to be disappointed. If you need to be disappointed, just try to let go and try to release those emotions. And it's okay to have them. Be disappointed. If you need to be angry, if you need to cry, whatever, allow yourself to feel and let go. And once you get it out of your system, don't lose hope, because just know that something better is coming along. Trust your intuition and know, sometimes you can sense that something better is just around the curve. So, or just around the corner, whatever you want to call it. It's out of sight, but it's there. So something good is coming, and this is going to give you a chance to, hey, brand new adventure for you. You're going to start all over. And I know somebody out there is going, oh, I don't want to start all over. I get that. I get it. Sometimes we're forced to. Sometimes the universe is just like, this isn't for you, but this is. And what's for you is better than what you could have imagined. So please take heart and don't allow yourself to become too closed off or bitter about it. Find the good. Find the good in it. Find whatever meaning. You just know that everything does happen for a reason. People hate that term, that whole phrase, but I like it because it does. And I know people want to throw it, well, the bad things. So yeah, bad things do happen. We have a lot of free will in this world, and some people don't use their free will for good. I mean, some people are just known to be able to, some people go out and just do bad things. I mean, I can't get in their mind to know why. So bad things are going to happen. And sometimes it's meant to. Sometimes it leads to better things. Sometimes bad things have to happen in order for, better things to come along. And I don't know if that means that people get sacrificed along the way. I'm not saying that it would be right, but then again, who knows? I don't know how it works. It's a very complex universe, let me tell you. And there's a lot of ideas and theories out there, but we're not going to get into it here. But it would be interesting to discuss, wouldn't it? For some of you, the end of the situation or whatever this is going on with you, I'm going to go with the other side of things. Like some of you are dealing with something that it was already a bad situation, or it was a headache, or you were like, when is this bad luck going to end? When am I going to have something good come along? Well, here it is. Whatever was, what's the word I'm looking for? I got to search for my words all the time. Oh, not placating. That's not the right word. Whatever was bothering you, the situation that was making your life difficult, it's ending. So for some of you, the situation was already kind of crappy, and now it's coming to an end. This is great because this is going to open up. Now, you were hopeful that something better was going to come on, or you were hopeful that I can't wait for this phase to be over with, this cycle, so that now you have your hope, your wish fulfillment is being granted, and then here you go. You're off on a new adventure too. So trust in it. Know that divine timing has opened that door, and here you go. A new adventure for you. The dreamer can dream. It's time for you to take that leap of faith. So hang on and just wait for this door to close so that, this door can open and, keep your hope alive. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. There's two different ways it's going. For some people, some of you are having to let go to move on and heal and start anew. And then others are having to release, you're happy to release this situation because something good finally did happen, and it is. So there's like two different situations happening that I see. So I don't know. You guys know what that is for you. So if your situation isn't getting any better, I think you know, like you would be in the first part of the reading. And if your situation is suddenly taking a turn for the better, then you know that you're in the latter half of this reading. I'm trying to keep it more simple. I know I've kind of yacked a little bit, but now that I'm feeling really good and I'm not sick anymore and things are great, I want to yak a little bit. So with this though, this is great. These are all major arcana. So these are big important changes that are coming into your life. For better or worse, either way, it's all going to lead to something better. Some of you, you're already going through the rough patch, and the rough patch is done and over, and now you're good. For the rest of you, you're about to enter that rough patch, but then it will get better. So it's just two different phases. So wherever you're at, figure out where you're at, have faith, trust in your intuition, keep hope alive, and be a dreamer, because it's going to come. That being a dreamer, that's going to help you manifest that opening, and you can step through it, and maybe it'll come quicker than that. Who knows? Timing is fickle. I did pull and I have to remember because I pulled these out too. I was going to save these. Okay, I have the Ascendant Edition, Threads of Fate Oracle. I call them the Ascendant because Threads of Fate has several different decks. And what you pulled is the Alchemist, and I love it. So hopefully you can see that on there, the Alchemist. I'm going to push that up there a little bit. I love this. I put it on the star for a reason, because the alchemy, the way I'm seeing this, you see how the hands are up and down. It's almost like they're creating their own magic here. This is your manifestation. This is you taking the bad and turning it into good. That is kind of what this spiritual alchemy is that I'm discussing here. You're letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore, and you're taking the painful, bad, crappy experiences that you've had recently, or that you're going to have to go through. Whatever it is, you have the ability to change that. I kind of call it finding the silver lining. So when you've had a rough day, when you've had a bad time, a rough patch, a bad day, whatever it is, find that silver lining, that little spark, that glint. When you're taking a walk and you see something kind of shimmer in the sun and you're like, oh, it looks like a diamond. That's a little silver lining. There's something in your day, something said, or an action that someone did, or something that made you smile, laugh, whatever it is. It's just like this little glint of happiness, this little glint of something positive that you've had in your day. So find your silver lining. The Alchemist takes that. You take that little silver lining and you're spitting that in, it's like taking straw and spinning it into gold. So that's basically, that's my analogy for alchemy. I mean, I'm not like really deep into the subject. So if anybody knows more than that, like by all means, do what you need to do with it. It could have a different meaning for you, and that's okay. But for me, someone called me an alchemist not too long ago. I don't remember, it's been a while. But when they did, it's like I have a way of transmuting that, that bad day, the negativity and the pain and stuff. I can transmute that and turn it into positivity and turn it into being happy again. It's not an easy thing to do, but you know what? Most of us are capable of doing it. But where there's a will, there's a way. So, take that. Find your silver lining. Turn the bad into good anytime you possibly can. So try to find that happy moment, that positivity there. And you know what? This won't last hopefully too long. It's going to be different for everybody, but hold on to hope and wait for that opportunity to show itself, that new beginning, that new adventure that you get to take, whether it's alone or it ends up being with somebody. I don't know right off, where you are. I couldn't tell you if it was going to be a job or something. There's way too much energy here. The more people that listen to these, it's like the more energy transference. So it's almost like having like almost 300 of you in my in my head, or that 300 energies. That's a lot. That can be a lot, and there can be even more than that. So I am trying to just whatever I get, whatever messages that I tend to get, that come to me, whether they are, you know, clairaudient or clairvoyant or claircognizant, I will try to put them out there. And I read the cards too, because there's always something there that someone will latch on to. So please let me know what your situation is if you feel free. I love comments, so comment away. I hope this was helpful to you guys. So until next time, bye guys.